It's now time for Trivia Tracks with yours truly, Price Robertson. This edition of Trivia Tracks is brought to you by
ProMed Ambulance Services, care you can count on,
and Beth Smith at Edward Jones. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC. Wrestling fans, here is a man whose name you may not have known, but whose work you've admired. In addition to his prowess in the ring, Reggie Parks was also known for designing championship belts for wrestling, mixed martial arts, and boxing promotions. Born in Edmonton, Alberta on August 27, 1934, Parks began weightlifting at age 13 and started working as a ticket usher for professional wrestling shows shortly afterward. He trained under Stu Hart, who introduced him to territories in America, leading to Parks wrestling in Seattle, Los Angeles, and throughout Texas. Between 1963 and 1973, Parks worked for the AWA, also making appearances for territories in Nebraska. He was known as the Quiet Superman due to his strong physique and calm, quiet demeanor. At one point, Parks had a Volkswagen Beetle driven over his stomach to prove his strength. Later in his in-ring career, Parks also wrestled under a mask for a time as the Avenger. While working in Joe Blanchard's Texas territory in 1968, Parks was the opponent for the debut match of future NWA World Heavyweight Champion Dusty Rhodes. He wrestled most of his career as a fan-friendly babyface, crediting his likability to his Canadian upbringing. As a belt designer, his most famous works were the Winged Eagle belt, used to represent the WWF Championship in the 80s and 90s, and the WWF Intercontinental Heavyweight Championship belt from the same era. He designed and engraved belts for other wrestling promotions also, including the NWA, WCW, and Shemmer Women Athletes, as well as the UFC, and even an album cover by Madonna. After retiring from wrestling, Parks resided in Arizona, running a carpet cleaning company in addition to his work designing belts. On October 7, 2021, Reggie Parks joined the growing list of celebrities whose deaths were attributed to COVID-19. He was 87 years old. Till next time, I'm Price Robertson. Amazed by today's trivia? Then join me for Trivia Tracks weekdays at 6:45 on Everybody's Country Y95.